Welcome back to Factorio. You're doing it wrong, or doing it wrong. I don't know. With JD. As you can see, we've got a few problems. But let's assume we're ignorant. But we do know it's definitely time to get some copper running. So, same story. We'll put that on copper. Copper. Start from the edge, work our way up. Whoop. Still can't click drag in a straight line. Belt. Right. Whoop. We're out of belts. We're out of belts. Oh, research. I'm doing fluid handling. There is a reason to my madness, but we'll get to that later. Bring down our belt, go across, we'll do an undergroundy thing there. Power, because, you know, we all know stuff needs power. And lights never hurt. Done. Undergroundy doohickey. There to there. Power poles, which are always, wherever you put in belts, that's where the power poles decide to live. But yeah, it's time to get some copper running. So we're going to bring our copper down. We're going to plug it into our smelter. We're going to put our underground there to feed our coal along. And it's all going to be peachy, and then we've realised, fuck, we're fucked up. Because this belt's now going to be mixed. Very, very, very mixed. When really we want just copper on this belt. So, we need to filter out the iron ore. Well, we need to put some more coal into things. We need to filter out the iron ore from this belt, obviously. There's lots of ways to do that. But the one I'm going to do... why am I making fast inserters? I don't want fast inserters. I want filter inserters, please. Actually, the first thing we're going to do is going to put that there, and automate green circuits. Because I am sick of handcrafting them. Put that there. Put some power in. There. Give you some iron. Make you. And output. Done! Yay, automation. So, we need to filter our coal line. Because, yeah, we've got a mixed belt, and we really don't want a mixed belt. So, easiest way to do that is filter inserters. And we want to filter... nope, I can't build that many. 4. We want to filter out iron ore, plain and simple. We then want to dump our iron ore into our main line. But as you can see, we've got a problem. It's already backed up. These chests are going to fill up. They're not that big, you know. This poor single miner has 24,000 iron ore. That's got 11, and I'm going to put that there and that there to further compound the problem. Because, you know, why not? So these boxes will fill up. This one's going to take priority. We're going to have problems. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make sure this belt here always runs at full speed. Problem is, as soon as we start taking a decent amount of iron out of these smelters, this little bit of iron ore here is not enough. And I can't have one whole smelter array dedicated to making a tiny itty bit of iron. So we need to make sure this belt takes preference all the time. And I'm out of iron plate, of all things. Oh, look, fixed. So, we're going to make some room for ourselves, like so. we're then going to take a splitter. I'm going to split that. And then we're going to feed it in there. And underground it to there. And feed it back around. And then I'm going to... Nope, I'm going to empty the belt. And as you can see, this stuff is now taking preference. When there's a gap, this line will fill in the gaps. And I have a shit ton of ore in my inventory that I really didn't want. So, that's the problem mostly solved, right? We've filtered this, it's all good now. This one should now be completely dedicated copper, apart from the junk. I keep hitting G. My keyboard's gone and rearranged itself. That's what I'm blaming. I'm blaming the keyboard. So in theory, we've fixed our problem. Apart from this little bit of ore that's hanging over extra. Fixed. Fixed until something else breaks. But hopefully, these little guys, there should be enough of them, that it should keep things under control. We've got a decent amount of steel. Yeah, 150. Take some... Oh, I need fuel. Done. Okay. So, our basic automation is slowly ticking over. We're now making green circuits over here. We've got iron gears. We're doing alright. Actually, speaking of iron gears... No, I have plenty of my inventory. Why are you not researching? Oh, we are. It's just really slow. It's alright. Plenty of ways to speed that up. Put one of you guys there. 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 Done. Problem solved. Okay. So, continuing with our automation quest. Let's bring what we can down. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. Green circuits time. Because that's the one thing that's not automated properly. Plain simple ratio thing, which I'll cover in a sec after I throw down these inserters. So, green circuits need 3 copper wire, 1 iron plate, 3 copper cable to 1 iron plate, and they take half a second. Copper cable needs to make 2 copper cable. You need 1 copper plate in half a second. These guys are slow. Super, super slow. To make up for their slowness, we just put 2 in. And then they're fast enough. They're great. Ratio-wise, we need 3 for 1. And we're making 2 per half a second. And go away. Come back here. So, we're making 2 copper cable per half a second. We need 3 copper cable per half a second. So I could do 1 machine to 1 machine, which would work. It'd be a little bit slow, but it'd work. Or I could do, as I've done, and split 3 machines between 2 machines. That perfects things out. Now, we need an output. And we need to get this here. Which means long-handed inserter time. Done. We now have our first steps of automating copper, automating green circuits. We need iron gears for personal use. We need iron gears for belts, which we've already built one of. There. We're going to need more boxes at the rate we're going. Power. Yes, embrace the spaghetti power poles. Okay, next on the automation list, we need underground belts, which needs standard belt. So we're going to steal our standard belt from here. We're going to make an underground belt. We're going to steal the iron plate off this main bus. And voila. Automated something else. That one I will cap. Because we do not need... Actually, no, let's not cap it. Let's not cap it. Let's assume you haven't learned about capping yet. Yeah, I've seen Reddit. I've seen some of the wonderful posts that go out on Reddit. And you know, what have I done sort of posts. Let's do pipe. Because pipe's one of those other things we're going to need a ton of. Actually, let's go that way. Boxes. We want pipe. And we want underground pipe. Which, hang on, needs 10 normal pipe plus some plate. So, power the whole lot up. And rather than the underground pipe stealing from this one, we're going to just build a whole separate build so it runs. Alright. Same story, not capping them. Just going to assume ignorance and run from there. Alright. We need inserters. That's another one we desperately need. Because we're going to break lots of things. Inserter? Oh, I cannot automate inserters. Because they need 3 materials and my poor assemblers can craft items that require up to 2 ingredients. In fact, they can't even craft themselves. They're that bad. So, upgrade you, and now we can suddenly make them. Pop down. So, another gear machine with 2 inserters because it's on a half-second craft time, and 1 inserter is not nearly enough. You need some iron plate, and you also need some green circuits. Voila! Automate something else. We're doing well. We're doing well. Alright. We can now automate everything to make green science, as well as everything to make red science. So I think that's the next thing we should do. We should get some automation of some science actually up and running. This copper patch is in my way. What am I talking about? I'm just going to build over everything. Oh! No, let's leave that for the moment. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit all over the place. I'm trying to refer to what I've read recently on Reddit and in the forums, because there is some wonderful noobish questions out there. Okay. So, assembly machine to make gears. And we want 1 gear machine can support 10 of you. So let's make 10 of you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Done. Because I am going to keep some ratios. I'm not going to be a complete idiot. Yet. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. It really depends on what builds you guys send me. That's what's really going to decide how interesting this series is going to be, is probably the best way of putting it. And actually, I mentioned, I think it was the previous episode, that I would make blueprints available. I decided no, it's too much effort. But the save game will be available. So, you guys can grab the save, if you so wish, to drag out blueprints. At the same time, add something to my factory. Make my life a living hell. Go with max spaghetti. Red science. Whoop. Copy, paste. Because yeah, I want to feel the spaghetti with this base. Oops. I buggered that up already. I don't want a whole copper line. I iron gears on half the line. Okay. Let's assume we did that. Nope. Let's clear. Let's do it this way. There we go. Alright. Plug that together. Let the iron gears build up for a while. Science labs. No, stop making green circuits. We have green circuits. If I can choose the right belt to run on. Things are running out of resources, which is somewhat good. You actually need to run. Really? I didn't put enough iron in? Have some iron. I want those green circuits. Now. Now. What's the crafting? I was crafting science labs. No, I still need more green circuits. My keyboard doesn't like me. It doesn't like me being able to stand on one edge of a belt and just drag off a half belt. Nope, nope. So obviously we need to up our production. I have blueprints. I have these crappy robots. It may feel like a little bit cheaty to you guys. But for the sake of YouTube and trying to get things done in a hurry, I'm leaving them on. I'm not pulling them off. It just, yeah, speed things up. Okay. So we've got our belt fullish of gears. It's going good. We've got our labs. Where are our labs? Here. Yeah, in a straight line. Why not? Just a gap between them. I might have too many labs, but that's fine. Nobody ever said they had too many labs and was actually serious. Belt. Give me some belts. Dump that in there. Where are my inserters? Hello, inserters. Say this why you don't cap chests. You'll never run out if you don't cap chests. You two, you two, you two, you two, and you two, you, and you. Power. Done. Research. Actually, we're not doing any research. Let's do bullet shooting something. Bullet damage, turns out. Okay. So we just need to add copper. And all is peachy in the world. As you can see, it's all running perfectly fine. Not an issue. We need to do green science. Which takes 6 seconds. So I want to do... I did 10 for the reds, which take 5 seconds, didn't I? I hope so. Yeah, there's 10 there, so I want to do 12 for green. Out of assembly machines. Green circuits again. We need a chest. You, sir, chest, fill up with green circuits, please. And my inventory with whatever green circuits are left over. Done. Okay. Actually, didn't I have a fast inserter somewhere? Let's put down a fast inserter. Just so you feel faster. So, noob mistake 1. 2 things, 1 belt, not enough frigging room. Now I know I could do something smart, like, you know... Well, actually, no, for this early in the game, let's do something smart. Let's just half fill a belt. JD, don't fuck this up. whilst you're recording, because that would be embarrassing. Done. Done. That'll half fill a belt. All we're going to do is drain all the crap off the belt, and we're good to go. See, I fixed it. Now, I know that's basic. I know that's basic. I know you guys have probably done something similar to that in the past. But we will make it more complicated. We will definitely make things more complicated as the game moves forward. But that's the end of another episode. I'm going to end it right here, guys. Thank you for watching, as always. We obviously have some problems with iron. We have problems with not nearly enough green circuits. And we don't have green science automated yet. So we have plenty of things to do for next episode. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Comments down in the comment section, obviously. Questions, thoughts, concerns, and random abuse, also down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.